Hey everyone and welcome back. If you're new around here, we are Jack and Joe, two nature-obsessed explorers and their little canine co-pilot Frank. We were on a big trip with no end date, travelling the world in this, our tiny home on wheels. For the past few months we've been exploring the Balkans, and this week we're in Croatia. In this video we take you to two of Croatia's most famous national parks, Plitvicka and Krka. We try to escape the crowds as we explore this beautiful waterfall-filled part of the world. So, if you're looking for travel inspiration for your next trip, or you just like watching three people get lost in nature, click subscribe and follow along with these wild journeys in Croatia. Good morning. Welcome to another beautiful week in Croatia. We spent the last 2 days parked up in this incredible spot with some friends, Charlie and Tash from We Bought a Van. Had incredible sunsets. And yeah, it's just been beautiful. This morning we're going to chill by the beach, go for swims, and just enjoy this sunny weather. And then we're going to switch it up and go to some different Croatian terrain and check out some of its beautiful inland national parks. So yeah, come and join us. But first we're going to just enjoy this morning of sunshine. Coming in, mate. Look at this beach. There's Joe. There's some cute dogs. There's a weird guy that keeps following us about this week. Who's that weirdo?
What are you taking? Oh. Oh.
Oh, look at you two. Not helping with the need for a second dog, is it? Oh, nice van, guys. I've heard that you've recently filmed a van tour in this van, and that by the time that I finally finish the Croatia video, your van tour will be ready. Oh, should I try and put a link in for that for you, mate?
If you can, that'd be great.
What's your name again? Derek?
Yeah, guys.
Right, let's go to Krka. Bye guys! So we arrived at Krka National Park. We were going to go in, but the car park was quite busy, which means it is quite busy in there. Everyone's told us that we should go early in the morning, so we're going to go early in the morning. Stopped up at Lidl, stocked up, so I think we're just going to hibernate for the rest of the afternoon and then get up really early to see if we can beat the crowds, because Krka looks amazing. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Morning. It's 8 o'clock. The gates have just opened for the national park. We are here on time, which I'm very surprised about. 8 o'clock doesn't sound too early, but considering we've slept in by the beach for the past week or so, it's early for us. Let's go explore some waterfalls. Let's channel our inner TLC. £100 each, which is a tenner to get into the national park. Feels really empty. You do have the option of taking a shuttle bus, but we're taking our feet because it was recommended by Charlie and Tash to walk, as it's a nice walk. And it is. The weather's really nice. Frank's loving life. Joe's loving life. That's the river. It's the River Krka. Let's get to it, shall we? After about a kilometre walk down into Krka Valley, you'll come to the main attraction of this part of the national park. A network of boardwalks that take you across the wet terrain of Krka National Park, ending up at a spectacular waterfall. Our early morning gamble paid off, and we had this serene part of Croatia pretty much all to ourselves. Krka National Park is famous for its series of waterfalls as the Krka River drops down through the Krka Canyon. Used for hundreds of years to power watermills, the national park is now a protected area of 109 square kilometres.
Yeah, Joe's been attacked by a bug. Yeah. What do you reckon it is?
I reckon it's a mayflower.
Mayfly. Do you want to get it off you?
Ideally.
Okay, buddy. What do you want to call him? What do you want to call him?
Albert.
Albert. Okay. Albert the Mayfly. Oh, bye. So in case you couldn't tell, it's a national park. It's wildlife rich. Like there's like fish around here. Apparently there's 19 species of snake or reptiles, and loads of other stuff. The old mythical wolf you can find in this national park, Joe, of course. Probably one that they've bears.
Really?
Yeah, and other stuff. Other stuff. And other stuff. But yeah, it's beautiful. And it's nice that we came here early because you can definitely, because the boardwalks are so narrow, you can definitely get stuck behind people. Look at that. Definitely come early in the morning. Not only is the weather better, it doesn't get too warm, but as we were coming out, the crowds descended, didn't they, Joe? And look, I want people to go and experience all the things that I'm experiencing, but I don't want them to be experiencing it at the same time that I'm experiencing it. So we're going to get out of here. You can get a boat to a monastery on an island, but we're actually going to drive to the top of the national park to the biggest waterfall, which sounds really cool.
Driving 40 minutes up the road from the main entrance, we made our way to what turned out to be our favourite part of this national park, and maybe the whole of Croatia itself. This section of the river with the waterfall, and I'm really going to butcher it here, manojlovački slapovi, is less visited and more wild than anywhere else in Krka National Park. Full of wildflowers, you walk down into the canyon and you're immersed in the sound of water cascading into the river, as well as incredible views of the waterfall and the canyon. Honestly, it was incredible.
Mate, can you feel the spray? Yeah. That's refreshing. Woo! Thoughts on this bit of Krka National Park, Joe?
It's good. You can hear me between my breaths. It's quite an uphill walk, but I would say, apart from Southeast Asia, where we were lucky enough to go to before, it's probably the most Jurassic Parky sort of place that I've personally been. Really cool.
And do you prefer this bit over the other bit?
I would say it's like 4 times better than the other bit.
4 times
The
better?
other bit was beautiful. This is like more natural, more like rugged, and like feels like a bit more of an adventure, whereas the other one was like walking along. What would you call it? Like a path, I
There's a
guess.
path and a gift shop and restaurants and cafes.
Lovely. It was really nice.
Yeah, definitely if you're going to Krka, don't just go to that bottom bit. Drive up, what was it, half an hour drive? And there's hardly anyone here. And it's just, yeah, beautiful. So I think it's this way we want to go. Afternoon, we had a lovely time up in Krka National Park. Spent this morning chilling out, enjoying the sunshine. We're going to drive up to Plitvicka. The weather is changing up north, but I don't know, we've been to Plitvicka before. I think we're going to have the rest of today, maybe if we get there in time, or we're just going to go early tomorrow morning. But yeah, going to be good either way, isn't it, Joe? But yeah, see you either at Plitvicka this afternoon or see you tomorrow morning.
pulled up to a campsite. Campsite? What is it? Just a restaurants or holiday apartments car park, which has been turned into like a motorhome area almost. 10 euros for the night. There's actually loads of places as you come into Plitvicka. I'll never know how to pronounce these words because free camping is a lot more difficult than elsewhere, or you have to stay quite far away. But yeah, 10 euros a night. I'll put the name of the place below because the view is amazing. And 10 euros. It was 10 euros. And there's also a cute dog, not just Frank. Although the cute dog was to kill Frank, so is the cute dog that cute? But yeah, it's a nice little spot. And you get free chocks because it's a little bit angled. But I think we're going to see out the rest of the day by looking at this view. And then tomorrow, we're hopefully going to escape the crowds and maybe some bad weather by going in super early to go explore the national park. What's the dog up to? But yeah, see you tomorrow morning. We absolutely failed at getting up early, didn't we, Joe? Yeah. But we did have a nice lie-in. Come to the car park. They charge for the car park as well as the tickets, which they didn't do in Krka. I'm being tight again, aren't I, Joe? But we're just having a quick cup of tea and coffee, and then we're going to head out into Plitvicka. It looks like it's already quite busy. It's only, what, 8:30 now?
Yeah.
10 to 9 on a Sunday. Apparently it's supposed to rain this afternoon, but it's nice and sunny this morning. And as we know, we can't really trust Croatian weather forecasts, can we?
No.
Bought our tickets online, but what happened when you bought that ticket online last night, Joe?
I did it for the wrong day.
You bought it for the wrong day, so we're just going to have to go speak to the ticket person and see if we can get in today. Should be fine.
Hopefully.
I think they're like 20 quid each, or 200 kuna each.
360 in total.
360,
18.
so 18 quid each. Oh, 18 quid each. So, yeah. Let's go check out Plitvicka. After a bittersweet talking of the guard from Joe, our ticket mishap was corrected and we entered Croatia's most famous national park. Plitvicka is the OG of Croatia's national parks, having been established as a national park in 1949. Compared to Krka, it is a behemoth, encompassing 270 square kilometres, 16 dazzling terrace lakes, 90 waterfalls and several miles of boardwalk. Your ticket price also includes an electric boat, as well as a taxi all the way back down from the top of the upper lakes. The park was beautiful, but it was also a victim of its own success. Top tip for if it's really crowded and you come to Plitvicka, just sit down and wait for everyone to leave and wait for a natural break in the crowds.
That's not a tip, that's just logic.
Yeah, well, for a while, Joe, we were hating life because there's such like small like boardwalks that you'll end up basically following people. You overtake them, they overtake you. We were stuck behind a tour group at one point. It's lovely. Have I mentioned I hate people? Don't hate people. I hate other people near me. What, do I hate people? No, don't hate people. But it's beautiful now, but there's less people around. Look. I think we're coming to the end of the Plitvicka walk. Plitvicka? We'll never know. We'll never know. It's been nice, but it's definitely been jammed with tourists. And while we are tourists, I think that we said it earlier. I think the problem is that we go to nature to escape kind of society and people. But this is definitely just busy. I think it's because of the weekend. It's a bank holiday weekend. We didn't go early in the morning because we slept it in. But it's been really nice anyway. It's been nice to look at, but you don't get to have time to stop and look at it, apart from just there where it was really nice. Still beautiful. Got back from we got back from Plitvicka, awesome day out. Literally as soon as we got to the van it started raining, didn't it? So I think we timed that perfectly. It was quite busy. We're so crammed in here, so tight. What did you prefer, Plitvicka or Krka?
Krka, I think, just because it's so naturally beautiful.
The north bit of Krka is amazing. I think, yeah, but it's all really amazing. And it was just a bit busy today, but it's because it's a public holiday. We found out it's like it's like Labour Day, bank holiday weekend, a bit like in England. So that was actually, this is probably one of our last proper days in the Balkans. We're actually heading up to France. We've got like a mini trip with our friends where we're basically just going to eat loads of food and drink loads of wine, and then we're back to England for some weddings, a festival, but we're going to go up to Scotland first. So the next time we probably see you and probably film something for YouTube will be in Scotland, because we're going to go to the Outer Hebrides, and hopefully we're going to have some amazing weather. We loved it there last year. But yeah, thanks for watching. The Balkans has flown by as an adventure. Actually. And it feels like we've left with unfinished businesses every single country that we visit. But I feel like that everywhere we go. But if you haven't already, check out the whole VanLife Europe series. Drop a comment below if you've got any questions, or just to say how weirdly squeezed in Joe and I currently are right now. Give it a like, and if you aren't already, click subscribe, and most importantly, turn on those alerts, because we are never going to be weekly upload people. I don't know how people do it.
It's amazing.
But we're just going to do it when we do cool stuff like this. So yeah, see you next time, maybe in a couple of weeks.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We've loved filming our adventures over the past 6 months. Chuck us a thumbs up to boost this channel, and ask us a question too. We'd love to know if you have any tips for Scotland or any other places in Europe we should visit, because I just don't think we're going to stop. We've got some very exciting late summer plans we're going to be announcing soon. So make sure that you're also following us on our Instagram for live updates.